Hey, what's up everybody? Just making a deck profile update on this weekend's tournament. Um, in Swiss, I did X1, I lost to 6 Samurai, and top 4, I lost to D5 macro deck. So this is what I ran. It's not the Dragoonity Fabled, but it is a full Fabled build. So if you are currently not sure about how to build your Fable, I hope this gives you an idea of how to make one. The thing about the deck is that it is good. I was able to pull off basically an OTK every round. So if I didn't do OTK, then I would end up finishing with OTK. But yeah, I was able to get 2 Trashulas out in one turn. I was able to just get a lot of Synchros in one turn, and it's a really solid deck. But yeah, without further ado, let's start with the monster lineup. Let's move this stuff over. Okay, as you can see, most of the deck is made up of the monsters. So it's a monster heavy, way more monsters than in a Lightsworn build. So yeah, here we go. So I'm starting with the regular Fabled lineup. Obviously, you need 3 Grimrows. These are the searchers. You can add any Fable monster to your hand as long as you're controlling a face-up Fable monster. 3 Cruises. Excuse me. These are basically a monster reborn. So if it gets discarded, you can special summon a Fable monster in a level 4 lower Fable monster in your deck. Not deck, in your graveyard to the field. Next, I'm only playing 2 of the Ravens. It's a level 2 tuner. Raven, if you play smart, you can really utilize the effect by discarding the monsters or any cards from your hand, and increase the level of Raven to the number of discarded card. Well, actually, the number of discarded card added to the regular level. So discard 2, it goes up to 4, and not just that. For every card that you discard, it gains 400 attack. So really good. You could turn into a beatdown monster. Next monster, we got Kushano. Kushano is a really good card. If you play smart, you can really utilize this, and because of Kushano alone, you could pull off a really good combo. So the next card is Fabled Sulcius. Sulcius is also a really good card to utilize your hand. If you are going for Fable Rajin, and then you could use Sulcius to make you send your hand to the grave, so you can bring him out, and then synchro for Rajin, and then draw 2 out of that. So not just that, he's level 6, and he's a turn 200 beat stick, so pretty good. That's it for the regular Fabled lineup. Let's move on to the Fabled lineup. First, we have 3 Cerberus. When it's discarded, it's special summon, and it's a tuner. So next, we have the Fabled Nuzuchi. Nuzuchi is a good card. I run 3 of him because you discard a Fable monster and then you special summon him, and it does have a second effect where once it's summoned, or once it's special summoned that way, and then you can special summon a level 2 or lower Fable monster from your hand to the field. But however, I believe the correct ruling is that if it can miss the timing. So if you discard a Fable Cerberus, and then you do miss the timing for Nuzuchi to special summon one. So, but that's fine. I mean, if you're discarding Sulcius or Kushano, then you're not missing the timing, so it's still good. Next, I'm only playing 2 Chawas. Chawa's a good card, but I prefer Nuzuchi over it because I already have a lot of tuners. Chawas are tuners, Cerberus are tuners, Kushanos are tuners, and Ravens are tuners as well. So I wanted to limit Chawa down to 2 and run 3 of Nuzuchis instead. Next card is the Fabled Ganasha. Ganasha works just the same, or just like Sable Cerberus, but it's a level 3 non-tuner, so it gives me more option, and not just that, the attack is a lot higher. When he special summoned from the discard effect, and then he gains the 200 boost, so it goes up to 18, so which is good. He helps me end the game too, so that's it for the Fabled stuff. Just going on to the regular monsters. We have Sangan. Sangan can search almost all the monsters here. Honest, these are all light monsters, except for Sangan, obviously, except for a few. But Honest works very well with everybody here. Next, Gores, you know, you always got to find a way to prevent their OTK. So Gores is a must-have. Next, we got two Level Eaters. Level Eater is, I don't know, Level Eater is just one of the best, or one of the great, or really good cards in the format at the moment. If you know how to utilize Level Eater, you can do a lot. There's a combo here that I usually make with Level Eater and Fabled Raven, where I send 3, which one of the 3 is including Level Eater. And then Raven goes up to 5, eat the level, come back, and sink for 5. So, pretty good. Next, I have the 2 Doppel Warriors. A lot of cards come out of the grave, so I want to utilize Doppel Warrior coming out and being a synchro material, and also allowing me for the 2 tokens. And then, last but not least, 3 of the Magical Merchants. This card is the fastest way to get a hold of my spell and traps, and it also mills all my stuff to the grave, and I do like that, having all the stuff in the grave. So really good card also. Alright, that's it for the monster lineup. Not sure how many there are exactly, but majority of it are monsters. So let's move all that aside. Let's go over to the spell lineup. First 3 cards are Pot of Avarice. After milling everything, you want to Pot of Avarice your Cruises and your Grimrose, so that way you could reuse them for Kushano and Raven. So, yeah. Next are really the staples: Monster Reborn, Foolish Burial, Giant Trunade, and that's it for the spell lineup. As for the trap lineup, I only have 1, which is Trap Stun. Trap Stun is good. Makes me feel more comfortable with my OTK. So yeah, that's the main board. Let's go to the extra. Alright, so for the extra, it's not that much of it's not that much of a surprise, but first we have Black Rose Dragon, Brionac. I got 2 Trashulas, which was really good for me today. Got 3 Rajins. Where are they? 2, 3 Rajin. Only 1 Fabled Unicorn. 1 Armory Arm. I chose Armory Arm over Kudabi. I mean, they both do me good, but yeah, I decided to go with Armory Arm simply because I can perform the OTK with it. So next is Fabled Valkyrias, Scrap Dragon, Colossal Fire with that, so Stardust Dragon, Allied Justice Catastor, and Formula Synchron. Yeah, you may not believe it, but you can actually do Formula Synchron here, utilizing Merchant and Chawa. So, yeah, that's it for the deck. If you like it, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, add the video to your favorite. So, yeah, you can also, I mean, give this deck a try. I do suggest that you practice before taking it to a tournament, because with this deck, there's so many possibilities and you can make so many plays. You don't want to take it without knowing the plays or knowing what plays to make. Yeah, but besides that, really good deck, really solid. I performed OTKs. I lost to D5 because I couldn't stack the guys. So, yeah, besides that, feel free to test out the deck. And as always, have fun and peace.